You are very much welcome to Entertainment News Zimbabwe. Today we're going to talk about Madam Boss, whatever you like to pronounce her name. Was the accident fake? Was Madam Boss's accident fake? Was it a skit? Was it staged? That is the question many people are asking themselves in social media streets. So if you have been wondering if Madam Boss's accident was fake, then stick around because we have the answer. And also the main reason why people are saying it's all fake, we also have the answer to that. It's a very long video, but stick around. Well, this is Mamo reporting for E! News, Zimbabwe. Well, all right, before I proceed, I just want to make it clear that is E! News Zimbabwe. We do not do Team Madam Boss, Team Mighty, Team Jampraiser, Team Wingidi, Team Tatalicious. You can do that in the comment section, but us as Entertainment News, we love them equally. Mighty is not better than Madam Boss. Madam Boss is not better than Mighty. They are all equal to us. So you can do that in the comment section, but us, we don't do that. So now that I've cleared that out, we don't want people to say, oh, you're saying this because you love Madam Boss, or you're saying this because you love my titi, or you're saying this because you hate Madam Boss, you're saying this because you hate my titi. We love them equally. Why am I mentioning my titi? Why am I mentioning Madam Boss? Because these are the top entertainers when it comes to Zimbabwean entertainment industry. Those are the top ladies. When we can't talk about Zimbabwe entertainment and not include my titi or Madam Boss, just doesn't work like that. Now that we have cleared that out, now let's go to the real story. Well, all right, first of all, if you believe that Madam Boss's accident was fake, then you should be ashamed of yourself. So you really wanted to see Michaela, Tyra's daughter, Madam Boss's daughter, crying next beside her mother's coffin for you to believe that she had an accident. You wanted to see Michaela crying next to her mother's coffin for you to believe that she was indeed involved in an accident. Some are saying she was discharged so early. So you don't believe in miracles. If God can save people from fire, what makes you think that she can't save Tyra? That's why we're thinking of going live on Facebook at E! News Zimbabwe. We're thinking, we've been discussing about the whole situation, thinking about going live sometimes when we have situations like this. And we're going to add people who are saying the accident is fake. We're going to interview them. We're going to talk to them. I would like to hear their opinions. Yeah, soon or later we'll tell you when we decide to go live on Facebook, when we have situation like that, so we can aid you and we can discuss the whole situation. But if you're wondering why people are saying that it's all fake, then stick around because we have the answer. All right, before we even go there to the reason why people are saying this accident is fake, we just want to say, look, this picture here is the picture of Madam Boss's sister, older sister. Do you really think, is she faking? You can see she's been swelling, guys. The level of toxic and hatred that is inside Zimbabweans is just over the top. Why would someone like Micah Chembere, Madam Boss's sister, an older woman like that, wants to be involved in a skit? All right, anyway, let's talk about the reason why people are saying it's all fake. Yes, Tatalicious is the reason why people are saying Madam Boss's accident is fake. Tatalicious is the reason why most people are believing that the whole thing was staged. It was a skit. It's so crazy how Tatalicious has so much influence in Zimbabweans. So why Tatalicious is saying that it was a skit? Whoa, it all has to do with grudge. It all has to do with grudge. Personal grudge. Yes, you heard that right. Well, alright, let me take you back a little bit. Once upon a time, Tatalicious used to be part of a funeral police company by the name Nyaradzo. Yes, she used to advertise for them. She used to wear their clothes, so on and so forth. So it happened that she probably got fired. Or she probably left. I can't speak on that, but it's either the two. It's either she was fired or she left. But one thing for sure, she's still bitter about the whole situation, about the Nyaradzo funeral company. So now Tatalicious is taking out her anger and grudge on Madame Boss. And why Madame Boss? Because Madame Boss is brandy. She's a brand ambassador for Nyaradzo. Alright. Alright, so Tatalicious never talked about the whole Nyaradzo thing, why she left, why she's no longer part of it. I don't know if she talked about it, but she never made a fuss about the whole situation. She started talking when somebody posted that Nyaradzo is stealing money from people. There's some stealing money that they are claiming there. So Tatalicious was angry about the whole situation. I was a bit shocked because last time I checked, she was part of Nyaradzo. She was wearing their things and all that. So, right. So Tatalicious was talking about Nyaradzo stealing money from people and people should take their money back and all that. So what happened is that the next day, Madame Boss had an accident. So Tatalicious, in her mind, she's saying that your accident is fake. You just want to cover up for Nyaradzo since you are a brand ambassador for Nyaradzo. You see where the whole situation started. All right. Well, all right. So in Tatalicious's mind, she thought, or she's still thinking that Madame Boss accident was staged to cover up Nyaradzo's drama that is just been going on social media. We don't talk about Nyaradzo because it's not part of entertainment. We only focus on entertainment, but we're talking about it because it's part of this story. So, all right. So Tatalicious is thinking that Madame Boss is just doing a skit to cover up the Nyaradzo thing. But in reality, Madame Boss actually had an accident. So Tatalicious has so many followers. She managed to influence a lot of people. She managed to influence them all to believe that it was all fake because Madame Boss is a brand ambassador for Nyaradzo, and Tatalicious is currently not happy with Nyaradzo. She's claiming that Nyaradzo is stealing money from people. We don't talk about those Nyaradzo thing because they are not part of entertainment. We only focus on entertainment. So but in reality, Madame Boss actually had an accident. But Tatalicious does not want to believe that because she is angry with Nyaradzo. So sorry, I'm so used to talking about my titi. Oh my God. All right. Well, all right. When we were doing our own analysis and trying to investigate the whole situation, we found out that Tatalicious actually, she knows that Madame Boss had an accident, but she does not want to publicly admit it because she's angry with Nyaradzo and she's taking out her frustrations on Madame Boss. Nyaradzo's frustrations on Madame Boss because Madame Boss is a brand ambassador for this company.
Nasanzwa chikutora zvenyaradzo kana aita accident ngaendeswe kuchipatara kana afa nyaradzo ngaipode mapfupa period ezvaone nyaradzo izvo akubasa nochekerwa nenyaradzo ndona panapa ndobhadharwa rindi nenyaradzo But say, hey, right accident. So, akudwangari mmoto enyaradzwe. Kavatora neko, basa izvo. We don't tolerate that as Zimbabweans ngatisangode kungopfumbidzira zvinhu zvemanga-manga. Vanhu vese vari kuchengetwa nenyaradzwa ivavo. Iyo nyaradzwa ngaichengetwa vanhu hai, maclients. Because kunzinzi nyaradzwa ndivanhu. Unonzwa pana kunzi ndinzi ndiqueen, ndimi dog family. Kunzi ndinzi ndiqueen, ndi dog family. Saka iyo nyaradzwa ngaichengete vanhu hai. 3 months, munhu wanga achibhadhara 11 years. Uri premium, vanhu vaenda. Kamene kune comment section kungamuchitaura kubatwa vanhu zvakanaka uko. Team ndione comment section kune kwanga kuchitaurwa nevanhu vachitaura zvinzi tiri kubatwa zvakanaka zvisingaiti ngenew funeral company iri kubata vanhu zvakanaka iri kupa vanhu vacashback. Because hatiziye musi nenguva ka. Saka 10 years uchibhadhara funeral cover. Then ushayiwo kana percentage back. Kakunzi we are giving you 20% back. We are doing this for you. Ndozvatinoziya izvo. Kwete kuti umvonzi 20 years. Wongomisa 3 months chete. Vamwe vanguti kwinda karuzva basi. Kwinda karwara. Vamwe vachaiwa you have to start from zero. Nedzo mazimota anofamba naamatara nyika aya, nemazimba avanogara aya, nekufuraya, nekudzika ndege, nekukwira imari dzemapremium. Idzo vanhu vemunyaradzo. We don't do that. We need to stand by the people we work for in the public office. Yeah, I'm a public. Ndoshanda panhingini pajekerere. Ndoshanda pajekerere. So please, nyaradzo itai order. We don't want that rubbish.
Alright, so as you can see, it's just a matter of somebody who is just being frustrated and just taking out her frustration on the wrong person. Tatalicious is taking out her frustration, Nyaradzo's frustration on Madam Boss. That is what is happening because she claimed that there was no ambulance, but we have seen ambulance, Madam Boss in ambulance. We have seen, guys. So the worst part is that Tatalicious has managed to influence a lot of people to believe that the war situation is just fake. It was a fake accident. It was just a skit to cover up for Nyaradzo. But if you really think, if you really use your brain, do you think Madam Boss is a big brand? Internationally, not only in Zimbabwe. Do you think she is so desperate to be a brand ambassador for Nyaradzo to the extent that vanonzi fake accident serious? Guys, sometimes you need to use your brain. Plus, Tatalicious made it clear with akambopenga. She said it on her previous video with akambopenga. So you don't have to take Tatalicious serious on everything.